So hopefully you managed to transfer your files from your home folders, wherever you're saving stuff, over to your website. And if you have, you'll know you have, because when you run them you'll get this. You'll know everything's working properly, because up there on the internet you'll have these 4 files coming up looking something like that. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to start introducing PHP. It may not look like, why would you bother, to start with, but trust me, down the track there is no other way you can do this stuff. So our first thing we're going to do is we've created a style library so that all the styles remain consistent across all the pages. And now what we're going to do is we're going to divide the actual page itself into 3 sections. You can divide it into more, but for this particular project website we're going to have a top, a middle and a bottom, and the top will be called for each of these pages, and the footer or bottom will be called for each of these pages, and what will be different is what's in there. Now the way we do that is, first things first, is we're going to create a header file. We're going to turn most of index, not all of it, but most of index, into the header file. And I'm just cleaning this up a bit. When you use PHP, you tag it like this. So anything that's got PHP in it opens with that tag. For the moment, this is just going to have the name of the file at the top, and you close it like that. And in here we're just going to go back to my website from where we had it before, and in here we're going to change these all to PHPs. It's a bit of setting up, but once it's up it's worth it. And then down the bottom we're going to have a footer, which we haven't got yet, but we'll just create a really simple one. So the header file looks like that, and we're going to save it as our header file. Save it like that. So that's our header file. And our index file, which I'll open up again, our index PHP, will look like this. Get rid of all that. That's going to become our footer. But we have to tell PHP we want to use the header and we also want to use the footer that we'll create any moment now. And we save that as PHP. Like so. And we now create a very basic footer file, so we'll just open up index again and we'll get rid of everything all the way up there, and we'll label it. That's comment the double slash, and put footer here and save that as footer PHP. Alright, so we've got the footer, the header and the index, and what we'll do is we'll open up the other files that we've been using. So let's open up gallery, let's go get the top of the index there, copy it across, take out all this, put that in instead, and then go back to index again and get this and copy that across to the bottom piece like that, and make sure we don't forget to name it. Doesn't matter, but it'd be a bit confusing if you didn't. And we'll save that as PHP. Save, and let's go get the other two. So we'll go and get links and go through the same routine. So get the header file, replace the top all the way down to there, go get the footer. I'm going to call the footer up for links as well, put that in there and save that as PHP. Save, and lastly news. Let's open up news, same story, let's go and get that, put it in place of all of that, and footer, same process again, save as PHP, save it. Make sure you name it correctly. Try saving that again. The links, I think we've got to do the same thing. Yes. Save that. Okay, so now we've got the footer, the header, gallery, index, links and news. They all have to be copied across as well. If they go into the same folder, your style library's already over there, your images are already over there. So all you've got to do is copy them across when you've saved them to wherever they're supposed to go. Probably, similar or the same folder might be a bad idea, and because you'll have your images and everything there already. Otherwise, if you create a new folder, your style will have to go across, and so will your images.